If you want to start changing things in your life, the first thing you have to master is your mindset. And once you can get your mindset on point, trust me, your life, those achieving goals, anything you want, it becomes easy. So the first mindset I've learned from fitness, and this has actually changed my life. The first one is I've written all the points here so I can just go over them. The first one is failure is required for success. So a lot of people, when they want to achieve something, they think they should just be good at it immediately. But the truth is, you have to be able to endure the times when you suck at that thing, that you are not really good at it, that you might even fail. So you have to be willing to endure people seeing you as a failure or that you are not good at something. Even think about it when you are working out at the gym. The reps that you fail at, the reps that you are struggling with, those are the reps that actually count. The one that you are just pushing, those ones they don't build muscle. The one that you are struggling, it's hard for you to contract the muscle. That's the one that actually give you gains at the gym. So if you want to start seeing results and getting your goals, you have to be aware that failure is required and it's part of the process. The second point is you don't get your goals, you become them. So think about it. If you want something, let's say you want to become more fit, you want to become healthier. Stop thinking about, I just want to be fit, I just want to be healthy. Think of, what do I have to become? And when I become that thing that I want, that goal just comes as a byproduct. So let's say you want to become more fit now. Think of, what does the person that is fit, what does that person do on a daily basis? So that kind of person is consistent with his workout, make sure he's eating the right kind of food. So once you shift your identity to become the person that you want, the person that has those your goals, if you can shift your identity to become that person, the goal that you want just comes as a byproduct. So just know that you don't get your goals, you become them. And once you have become that person, you become the person that has that thing. Trust me, that's how you get that goal or that thing that you want. So the third point is obsession is the separator. So when you want to achieve something, think of using obsession to your power, to your advantage. When people might call you crazy that you are doing too much, but the truth is, if you want to achieve those goals you want and you want to achieve them fast, the thing that will actually push you fast towards those goals is you being obsessed about it, you thinking about it constantly, you being obsessed. When you are even sleeping, is you are dreaming about it. And that's how I achieved my physique. When I was starting out, I was always obsessed about working out. I was making sure I was eating the right kind of foods. I was obsessed about it. And that kind of mindset is something you can apply to any area of life. Let's say it's money, or you want to improve on a skill. The way you get better or you become the best at that skill is by being obsessed about it. So stop listening to people that are telling you that you are crazy for being obsessed about something. Use it to your advantage. That become obsessed. Once you become obsessed, that's the way you can achieve that goal faster and you can get it. And most people will just try and they won't get it, but you being obsessed about it, that's how you get it. So the fourth point is simplicity creates consistency. So a lot of people, when they want to be consistent, if they want to start something, they just make things too complicated, and that's why they can't stay consistent with it. Think of, how can I make this thing as simple as possible? And once you do that, trust me, consistency becomes easy. Let's say you want to start working out now. The way you can make it simple, start with your body weight, start with home workouts. And if you start doing that is something you don't have to even stress yourself. It's something you can just wake up early in the morning, do that. So think of, how can I make something simple? And once I make it simple, that's how you can make consistency and you can become consistent. The fifth point is talent without work is just noise. So a lot of people, when they see me, that they see my physique, they say I have the potential, that I just need to start working out. But the truth is, if you have the potential and you're just screaming your potential, that's just noise. If you don't put in the work, might have the talent, you might have the potential, but that's just noise if you don't do what you have to do to get it. Trust me, see Ronaldo that you watch, if he might have the talent of playing football, but trust me, he also put in the work, and that's why he's the best today. So don't just think that you can just have talent or have potential and you don't need to work on it. If you don't work on it, you won't be able to actualize that your potential. And the way you actualize is by putting the work in, and stop screaming that I have potential, I have talent. The way you can become the best and actualize that your talent is by putting the work in. And once you start putting the work in, that your potential will come to life. So just a recap, in this video I shared how the first point, failure is required for success. Know that to achieve success, you have to achieve failure, and it's part of the process. So number two, you don't get your goals, you become them. That means if you want to achieve something, you have to shift your identity to become the person that thing that you want comes as a byproduct. And the third one, obsession is a separator. When people call you crazy, think of it that think of it as an advantage, as something that will fast track you to getting those your goals. And the fourth point is simplicity creates consistency. If you want to do something and become more consistent, make it as simple as possible. And once it's simple like that, you become consistent. And the last one, talent without work is just noise. If you want to actualize your talent, you can't just be screaming, I have talent. The way you actually get that your talent to become a reality is to put in the work. And when you put in the work, that's how you see your talent come to life. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like this, make sure you like. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. See you on the next video.